everybody. If we haven't met before, my name's Scott, and I am the Executive and Artistic Director of the Augusta Players. Welcome to our announcement of the 2021 Debi Ballas Performing Arts Scholarship winner presented by the Augusta Players. You know, our adjudicators spent a lot of time going over all of the applications, reading all of the essays and the recommendation letters and all of the paperwork, and they scored it all. And what they found out is our top two applicants were within 1 point of each other. So they decided this year, 2021, to give out 2 scholarships. So I'm excited to introduce you tonight, our 2 scholarship winners. Let's hear from our first one right now.
Hi, my name is Chase Carter. I just graduated from Greenbrier High School, and I could not be more honored to accept this scholarship from the Augusta Players. My entire life, I have always loved performance and entertaining people, but it wasn't until my freshman year of high school when I found the stage and I realized my love and joy for theater and working with all kinds of different people to make some wonderful art. I want to thank my parents and the players and Scott and all of the amazing people I have met in the Players for all the help that they've given me in my time with them and for just creating such a welcoming environment. And once again, I am so thankful for this opportunity to continue my education in theater and my career in performing. Thank you.
Congratulations, Chase. Look forward to talking to you in just a couple of minutes live and in person. And now, folks, it's time to meet our second scholarship winner.
Hello, I am Derek Brown, and I'd like to thank the Augusta Players for awarding me the scholarship. I'd also like to extend thanks to my parents who have supported me all throughout this journey. And I'd also like to thank the directors that I've had the pleasure to work with over the years. This upcoming fall, I'll be attending Boston Conservatory, and I'll be majoring in musical theater. I'm very excited to learn new things about theater and music, and I'm very excited to meet new people. I've learned so much throughout my time with the Augusta Players, and it's such a blessing to be a part of this family and a part of the groups that I've been a part of, and it's been such an honor and privilege to work with such talented and devoted people. I hope that you continue to support the arts, and once again, I thank you so much for awarding me this scholarship. Thank you so much.
Hey everybody, and we've got them with us right now. Congratulations to this year's 2 scholarship winners, Chase Carter and Derek Brown. DJ, hey, welcome guys, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I know you're both incredibly busy. Graduation is about to happen, in rehearsal with things or just wrapping up shows. So I really appreciate you taking the time to spend with me for just a couple minutes now. And also, for taking the time to be involved with our organization over the past number of years. We really appreciate that. So let's talk about that for just a second. DJ, how long have you been involved? What was your first Augusta Players, Augusta Junior Players show?
I've been involved with Augusta Junior Players for, I think, 3 years now. So I think my first show was Annie Get Your Gun. Cool. And that was one of the shows that like sparked the flame for me for theater.
That's a very important show in my youth as well. I did that show in high school. Great memories of that. What about you, Chase?
My first show was about 3 years ago as well. It was my sophomore year. We did Catch Me If You Can.
That's right, the main stage show. That was your first show with us?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a great explanation.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I love that show. I was just talking with somebody earlier today about that production.
I was showing my friend pictures of it earlier tonight.
That's really cool. Well, part of the reason that the 2 of you were able to get this scholarship is decided by our adjudicators from all the applications that we had turned in, is because of your involvement with the organization. And I'm curious, you know, we've all been involved about the same amount of time, because I started with the company 3.5 years ago. So we're all about the same length with the organization. What's a favorite memory of the past 3.5 years for each of you? And since I started with Derek first, I'm going to go to Chase first this time.
I would have to say Act 1 finale of Ragtime till we reached that day. Performing that number was just, every single night. I mean, the curtains would close, the entire cast would just be a mess.
That's a powerful moment in theater.
Yeah.
And a powerful moment for our organization. Yeah,
and sharing that together, it made it easier.
And getting to share it with an Augusta audience too was
right.
So amazing and important for us. I'm really proud of you and everybody in that show and the work that we did. Speaking of shows that I'm really proud of, Derek, you've done a handful of them too. What's a favorite memory for you?
I think for sure one of my favorite memories would have to be Ann and Emmett, for sure. That was that entire show, that entire production. Just, I get so emotional every time I talk about that show because it's such a raw and out there show, and that show in particular. It's one of those shows that I just can't forget. It's just one of those memorable things that I'll carry with me forever.
It's interesting that you've both chosen really powerful theatrical moments that are important stories, showed and shared in a real raw and very real way. I'm really proud of the two of you and our organization for telling those kinds of stories, right along with shows like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang or Young Frankenstein coming up in the fall. You know, there's a place for all of that within our community, within our organization. And I'm glad that we're able to do the full spectrum. And you guys have done, I mean, Annie Get Your Gun is, you know, about 180 from that. You know, it's just fun and entertaining with great music, and the same thing with some of the other things that we've done. So you've got these scholarships. That means you're both pursuing education beyond high school. What's next for you? Let's start with you, Derek.
I'll be going to Boston Conservatory and I'll be studying musical theater. After college, at some point I want to get a doctorate degree in music, and at some point I would love to. Performing is my passion. I love it, but and as a performer, I think one of our goals is to continue to share a message and try to help change the world in a positive way. So in whatever capacity I can help in that, in the theater and the arts, I would love to do that for the rest of my life.
That's awesome. That's very cool. Chase, what's next for you?
I'm heading to Atlanta. I'm going to Georgia State University to continue my education and my career in theater. After that, I hope to join a touring company just like you and go around the country. And my dad and I have this joke, maybe not so much a joke anymore, that when I retire, we'll open up a fine arts school together.
I love that. You know, one of my favorite conversations that I have had in the past 3.5 years was actually with your dad, Chase.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember. He was helping with a loadout of one of our shows recently. Maybe it was Mamma Mia?
It could have been. It might have been Frozen. He was there too.
No, it was Mamma Mia. It was Mamma Mia, just the pandemic. And it was just he and I in our scene shop. Everyone else was off in another room kind of celebrating. We had just finished putting everything away. And he talked to me about how incredibly proud he was of you. And it was so powerful, such a powerful moment. Yeah, I don't
can't tell me that.
Yeah, but it was just such, I mean, for me and for all of us, you know, it was a great testament to what we do and why we do it. So congratulations so much, guys. We're so thankful that you're part of our organization. We're so excited to find out what the future holds for you. We're probably going to reach out in a year and find out how things are going, and have maybe you talk a little bit to the next generation that's coming up behind you. Any final thoughts before we go, Chase? Anything you want to say to folks about the Augusta Players?
Please come see these shows next season. I know I am so heartbroken that I can't be in them.
Yes.
I will be at every single one in the audience for the first time.
Well, we look forward to you coming back and saying hi. What about you, DJ? Any final thoughts?
Continue to support the arts, and please come see Newsies.
Yeah, that's right. Newsies is coming up just a couple weeks, June 11th, 12th, and 13th, which is our return to theater in person at Davidson Fine Arts School. Tickets are on sale on Monday. Call our office or go to the website. Thanks so much, guys. Once again, congratulations and best of luck in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too.